We're gonna mosey on down into this podcast, and let's talk about a little something.
All right.
Divorce pains.
Ooh-wee.
Now,
Ouch.
what brings us to divorce pains tonight
Mm.
is we're pretty much on the heels of seeing Jeff Bezos go through his divorce. That was a couple of $1 billion divorce. I think it was like a $6-7 billion divorce.
Yes.
No, it was actually more than that. I think it was like a
Yeah. It was
20
like
something $1 billion,
yeah,
something like the
yeah,
divorce.
yeah.
So
Big numbers.
big numbers. We obviously seen what happened to Tiger back in the day.
Yeah.
And we see so many men, and people only talk about men of prominence financially because that's where the money is being spoken about. They don't talk about the divorces that go on between the average man and woman every day because there's no financial prowess, there's no financial lure that makes you. It's just another couple going through divorce. They don't love each other, they fall out of love, boom 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 boom, they do their thing. But when it's money involved, when it's great means involved, as we see a few days ago, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre divorce has been finalized. His wife, Miss Young, initially wanted what, 2.5 million?
A month, I believe. Yeah.
$2.5 million a month. Now, for a person who's been married to someone for 24 years, what could possibly be wrong? What could possibly make your heart that hard to where you seek $2.5 million a month? Like, you've been married for 24 years. You're 50 years old. What can possibly be in your heart that actually put in your mind to have you seek for $2.5 million a month? Now, she didn't get that. She got $3.5 million a year. She got $3.5 million a year. Until either she remarries or she divorces. Either she remarries or she dies. $3.5 million. That totals out to if you round it up to like $300,000 a month. Do I think she's deserving of it? Now, this is the problem. This is the problem. Well, a lot of people say, well, she's not deserving of it because she didn't make the hit songs. She didn't make the hit records. She wasn't recording all the artists. She wasn't doing the tours. She wasn't producing. She wasn't running companies. She wasn't doing all this and all that. But what you have to understand, and this is what a lot of people ain't gonna like, Drake could have easily said, you know what? I'm not gonna be a married man. And I'm just gonna just be about my career for the rest of my life. And don't worry about marrying a woman. Don't worry about impregnating a woman. Don't worry about having no kids. Don't worry about trying to start no family. Don't worry about trying to leave no biological legacy behind. He could have easily said that. But the fact of the matter is that he got with a woman, whether she liked him for liking who he was, or whether she just liked him because she knew he was Dr. Dre and he had money. He was a millionaire at the time. Because you got to understand, this 24 years ago, so he wasn't the billionaire Drake that he is today. But he was still 24 years ago. You got to understand, 24 years ago, that's like a little bit after Pop didn't pass. So it's like he was still into the millions.
I think it was before. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe
maybe a little bit before. But he was still into the money.
Everybody knew who Dr. Dre was.
Everybody knew who Dr. Dre was.
Oh yeah.
So he got this woman, pursued a family with her, started, impregnating kids in her, had kids before her.
Yeah.
I don't know how that relationship was. I don't know that she had to play stepmom the long way, or she had to play stepmom hands on to a few kids, and that comes into play and everything. Whatever she was doing, the wifely duties, and whatever else that came with being Dr. Dre's wife, she was doing it for the last 24, 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people said, man, $3.5 million a month, bro. I mean, $3.5 million a year, bro. Don't no woman deserve that.
Yeah.
Dre's on record being a billionaire. Being worth it. I don't know if he actually have that much money in the bank, but his net worth is over $1 billion.
Yeah.
What's your take on something like this? When you see things fall apart, and do you think when you look at divorces that happen and these astronomical numbers,
yeah,
do you think when you're a high earner like that, when you're a man who has all that type of financial means, do you think that average, what do you think should apply to those people? Because when you think about it, she's 50 years old.
Yeah.
You're not going to find too many men in America nor around the world.
Yeah.
Who's more financially well off than Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Yeah.
At 50 years old, trying to marry you at 50 plus, not being able to impregnate you with kids. You're not young. You don't have that, you know what I'm saying? You're not young. You ain't that young girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're on a tail end. When I look at something like this, it's simple. It's like, I don't think she's gonna get married to nobody else again. Because who's gonna turn down this $3.5 million a year for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I find especially like I believe I think they was fighting for a while too. I think they was in court. I don't don't quote me on how long, but I think damn near a year that they've been fighting over over the
what's to happen.
What's to happen. So I mean, to go through all of that just to give it up to get married, I don't see it. I'd be shocked, but we can never say never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Only way feasible, in my opinion, that she would get married to somebody is if, let's just say, she does meet another man on the caliber of that of a Dre. So it's like a safe landing spot, I guess. So you can forfeit that, so you can be with another man on his, of his caliber. That's the only way I could see her doing it. You know what I mean? But like let's just say she theoretically got with somebody that was, let's just say not a 1% man. Would she give up, like you say, would she give up $3.5 million a year? I don't know, brother. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, it's based on the money that he has.
You talking about the new guy?
No, it's based on the money that Dre has.
Dre has, okay.
The $3.5 million. So this is the problem. What's she walking away with, and what Dre will continue to make, is still not going to equate.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
he ain't gonna go broke. I got
he's not going broke.
Yeah.
I think when you look at things, you gotta understand Dre is in there was 60.
Okay.
He like damn near 60.
Yeah.
So he on the tail end of his life. Yeah, he still look young. He can get out there and mess around, but do you think it's going to be another Miss Dr. Dre, another wife he could have married? No, not after you.
Yeah,
not after 3.5 a year. A woman will be stupid to come to Dre and think, oh, we're gonna get married.
Yeah, I doubt it.
And he'll be stupid to go down that route again, knowing that these women can just hang in there for 5 years, and because everybody look at 5 years as like the vested year.
Mm-hmm.
You spent some time into it. Maybe give him a kid and then out of there. Now she racking in the dirt. Now she in the same situation that your last wife in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wonder, which I highly doubt it, if Dre decides to get remarried, does that stop?
I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
See, this is the problem. If he decides to re-wed again, he still got to pay for his first wife.
Yeah.
And you wonder why scripturally it says, "To death do you part."
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, huh, my brother?
To death do you part.
Yeah.
To your partner, to your spouse hits the grave. Why? Yeah. Because now look at a situation like this. This man, even if he do fall in love again, he's going to be hesitant to get married again because he still got another wife. He still got his original. Well, I don't know if he even been married before that.
I think so, but don't quote me on that. Let me see.
I think I wanna say he been. I know he had some strong relations. I don't know if he been married before, but like I said, if he's paying, like, say for instance, if he's paying on a previous situation, because think about it, if he was married before and went through this, and he's still paying a woman that he was married to originally before he met Nicole 25 years ago. Now imagine he's paying for 2 women that was his wives for the rest of their life.
Man.
So I'm looking at Drake like,
I think it's only one, my brother.
So it was just Nicole then. That was it.
Yeah. Yep.
So now, with it just being Nicole, and he's paying her $3.5 million a year.
Man.
Till she dies or till she gets remarried, which 9 times out of 10, I don't see her get remarried to lose that. That's a guaranteed 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't think no wedding bells is going to supersede that.
Nah. Yeah.
Now, with that being said, I don't see how a man could even fathom, I'm going to go and fall in love again and want to be remarried again because I think this lady going to ride with me for the rest of my life, for the rest of my days, and burn out on me like my first wife did.
That's a hard sell, brother.
Because you got to understand. Let's be facts. Let's be factual. In this type of predicament or predicaments like this, when you look at Jeff Bezos, you look at Tiger Woods, all these people who had these high-profile divorces, any woman that comes into your life is looking for what your last wife got.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I feel, which this is what I'm going into now. I feel why a lot of young men don't want to get married. Why? Because we've seen many cases that a prenup doesn't 100% solve anything.
Yeah.
Even with the prenuptial agreement, these dudes are still paying out money that they thought, bro, I thought I got this paper signed and we ain't supposed to be paying for it. I thought she was supposed to just walk away with what she got or what I give her. No, but the courts are telling me I got to divvy up so many percentages. Then what the hell is this prenup for?
Yeah. Some toilet paper, I guess, brother.
I thought I was, I thought I was in my fortress with this.
Yeah.
To me, the prenup is just a piece of paperwork because it's not solid. It's not solid and holding up to a lot. So,
man, yeah, you're right.
Now, what you was about to say?
And, just kind of going back to the question you had asked. And you segue into the youngsters. I'm a young man. I'm 40. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I've never been married. So, and seeing this is like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, and we like it's not even really about the money because, like you said, Drake on he making money hand over fist. So it's not like that's gonna set him back financially. It's really on me. It's really the principle, my brother. You know what I mean? Like, like you just said, marriage is supposed to be to death do us part. You know what I mean? And nowadays, man, I believe it's 6 out of 10 7 out of 10 marriages in the divorce. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
it's
like 6 or
it's
7
over.
out of 10. Yeah,
Yeah, it's over 50. So it's like,
it
man,
ain't
you
ending. It
know,
ain't ending. It ain't ending quick like within the first 5 years.
yeah,
You got to
yeah,
understand. Back in those days, people would allow a little bit more to stick it out.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
nowadays, nah. I give people
yeah.
5 years tops, and a lot of people out of it.
A lot of them out of that. You know what I mean? So a lot of the power or sanctity, I guess, has been taken out of marriages over the years.
Yeah,
It's kind of eroded. So it's like, damn, that's a man, that's a tough sell. You know what I mean? And like just going to the principle of let's just say, since we talking about Dr. Dre, we talking about that. I personally don't believe I should be what's what I'm looking for, entitled to my ex-wife's fund. Let's just say my ex-wife, if I got married hypothetically and she made more money than me and we split, I don't think I deserve none of that money. You know what I'm saying? That's her money. You know what I'm saying? Like we went our separate ways. You know what I mean? So if that that would be like in that scenario, well, if she's still paying me that, if she was like, well, you know, let's still have some sex. Now you don't get those perks no more. You know what I mean? We not together. You know what I mean? So, you know, it, I just find the premise of it flawed. You know what I mean? Like now, look, if they came to an agreement amicably, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit you off. You know what I'm saying? Because you rolled for me for all these 25 years. Okay, I'm gonna break bread. But like kind of like a rent or like a
yeah.
bill. Nah, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about like, okay, I'm gonna break you off whatever. I'm gonna break you 20 mil and you go your separate ways just for rock with me all these years. But like, I don't like I don't like him being forced to do it. You know what I mean? They're not together no more. You know what I mean? And they kids
Well,
grown.
let
You
me
know what
let,
I'm
let,
saying?
let me ride for the women real quick.
Okay.
So let me play females advocate real quick.
Okay.
When you look at meeting someone, right?
Okay.
And it's like you met this person,
Mm-hmm.
they love you, you
Mm-hmm.
love them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you introduced them to a life.
Mm-hmm.
You introduced them to a life that they possibly would have never got.
Mm-hmm.
Or she was good enough and she looked good enough to get you. She possibly could have been good enough to get somebody equivalent to you
Mm-hmm.
that would have possibly, if he treated her however bad or whatever happened, would have treated her better than you did in your 25-year tenure.
Mm-hmm.
Which came with kids that she probably necessarily didn't want, because you know how a lot of young fine women are, they don't want to lose that body.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted kids.
Mm-hmm.
She gave them to him.
Mm-hmm.
She thought she was gonna be poolside, jet setting around the world, being a good looking on the arm girlfriend, but now she at home dealing with family, dealing with mother-in-law, dealing with father-in-law, dealing with, because a lot of women who meet these men who have all this money, they always have something in common. I feel like I wasn't his wife. I felt like I was his personal assistant, because I was always handling family business. I was taking, because you got to think about it, especially in our community. In our community, we come financially from nothing.
Yeah.
And we come from a lot of financial illiteracy in our families. So when you have someone who peeks through the cloud and become a financially abundant, well, this is the problem. Just because they come financially abundant or the man becomes financially abundant, don't mean his family becomes financially abundant or financially literate as he does.
That's true.
So when you marry a woman, who becomes the intercessor between that man and the fortune and the family? The woman.
Oh.
She handles all the businesses. She always dealing with the phone calls. She always taking mother-in-law here, taking father-in-law here, dealing with this family, dealing with these issues. Everybody call her because they don't have the straight direct connect to the man with the money. They got to go through her. She got to get all the headaches. And then 9 times out of 10, most of these dudes don't go back direct to their family and shut it down. They send messages back through her, which makes it doubly stressed on her.
Yeah.
Now, I get it. A lot of people gonna be like, but you live in the life, you live in this and that, whatever.
Yeah.
But like these women said, I got with this man thinking that I was gonna be this beautiful wife and I was gonna be able to love on my husband and have this and that. But I didn't get with him thinking that I was gonna be taking people shopping and taking people to doctor's appointments and waking up in the middle of the night to go deal with calls over here while you on the road and like whatever. So she really was like a personal assistant more than a wife.
Okay.
That, like I said, and it comes with kids. It comes with kids that somebody wanted. Maybe she didn't speak up and say, "Hey, I don't want kids right now," because he probably could have been like, you know, I want some kids. You don't want no kids, then we need to go and cut this right now. So she probably could have gave, like a lot of women, give their husband kids. A lot of these men who have money, what they do, a lot of them want to have a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
And guess what? Who has to keep pumping out these kids?
Yeah.
That woman got to pump out these kids.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids come back to back. So these women be staying pregnant sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8 years in a row, straight pregnant. Been pregnant for the last decade.
Yeah.
Having babies.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I know the walkaway bag that these women get seems harsh to people who don't got it. But when people got it, I'm gonna be honest, man. I know me. And I'm not generous. I'm not generous to where it's to the point to where somebody think they can just go and just come over and play me like a sucker and they just got me. No, it's not like that.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, I know I owe some women. You know, I owe some women because they have done a lot. You know, they have dealt with a lot. They have put up with a lot. You know what I'm saying? They go through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, with being a mother, with dealing with the kids, because at the end of the day, the moment that I impregnated those women, their life stopped.
That's true.
Yeah, don't get it wrong. They can go around and have a little, you know, a good time here, a good time there, but their life normally stopped because they gotta take care of a kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, a kid that I wanted because I'm the one who impregnated her. Like what do I always say? It don't matter if them legs open, you ain't gotta go in there.
That's true. That's true.
I the one shot the baby in her. You know what I'm saying? The legs can open all day. I ain't got to get her pregnant.
Yeah.
So it's so much that goes into these marriages, and when they go into divorce, which I'm not a big person on divorce. I don't like divorce. You know what I'm saying? I want people to make it last forever, stick around forever, but I get it.
Yeah.
Certain people gonna go their own ways. Some people they're gonna be so hard-hearted to their situation, they gonna leave. I get it. That ain't got nothing. I can't say nothing about that.
Yeah.
Now
let me ask you this, you know, because you know, you said you know, you gave a you know, kind of a personal account, you know, a little bit. So like you know, because you say you feel like you know, the women, you know, you said the word you know, so that means that you know, you would do what you had to do. That's what I'm saying.
I owe
you know what I mean?
I owe people.
You owe them. You know what I mean? So like,
let's just say for instance, my kids' mothers, right? I ain't got to give y'all a number, but all my kids' mothers, the good Lord above or the world, however it comes to me, you know, but I hope it comes from the Lord, could grant me, bless me, show me favor, and I walk outside tomorrow and I just found out that I'm attached to $300 million. I'm not saying that my kids' mothers would never have to go a day in their life and never work. I'm not saying that, you know, because I'm not going to provide for your lifestyle for the rest of your life. But will I buy each of them a house and buy it and it's theirs? Yes. Will I give each of them a ride? Yes. Will I go get put a couple of $100,000 in the bank account for them to take care of my kids and take care of themselves? Yes. You know, I would do that. Because that's just me. Because like you gotta understand, money don't move me like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
Money don't move that. I feel like when you make it, and if I was blessed to make that type of money, I'm going to dish it off in a way that I'm like, it's a helpful way. Now, I'm not saying that once it gets to these people's hands, it's not going to mess with their ideology and they might not do something different that I don't like. Yeah, I have to deal with that bridge when I cross it, you know, or when it's time to cross that bridge.
Yeah.
But just know everything will be legitimized, everything will be itemized, everything will be stamped, signed, and sealed, and it will be settlements done. That, hey, this your settlement package. That's it. Yeah. You messed that off, you on your own.
Yeah.
I do what I do with my kid with me. This your settlement package. That settlement package has for you to take care of my kid for the next X amount of years. Y'all in the house, y'all got rides, y'all got everything. You should be good. Still go to work. There's no reason why. Go make you some money.
Yeah.
Go make you some money while the kid in school.
Yeah.
Don't just sit at the house. Yeah. So still go do what you got to do to make your money come in. But now you got a cushion. Now you ain't got to worry about a roof over your head. All that's done.
Yeah.
That's something I would do. Why? I can't die with it. The Brinks truck ain't coming to the grave with me.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so when I see a lot of these women walk away with these settlements, man, I don't really feel bad because it's like, yeah, I get it. They didn't put all the work into that career that people love. And I tell people this is why a lot of people get mad when they see these big celebrity style divorces or whatever like that, because they're in love. See, when it comes to Dre, see, Dr. Dre raised a lot of people.
Yeah, he did.
Indirectly through his career.
Yep.
But see, we don't know nothing about Andre Young, the man.
Yeah.
Everybody in love with Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, the gimmick. Dr. Dre, the character. So they hurt because the character of Dr. Dre going through what he got to go through. When that woman dealt with the man behind Dr. Dre, that woman dealt with the man that's not the CEO, founder of Amazon. She's dealing with the man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We just know the spokesperson. We just know the CEO and founder. We just know the title.
Yeah.
That woman know the man.
Yeah.
So when people be like, ain't no woman deserve that, man. That woman know the man. That woman dealt with the man.
Yeah.
We deal with the title. That's two different dealings with.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you look at Jordan, see, when Jordan went through what he went through. See, we know MJ. We know his highness. We know Air Jordan. We know the titles.
Yeah.
That woman was dealing with Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's a different ball game, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You see what I'm saying?
It is. It is.
So when those women get what they get, I'll just be like,
I mean, because you definitely made a lot of interesting points, and I think you're gonna rock with me. I think we really saying the same thing because because you said what will be on your heart to do, and I believe it. Actually, I agree with you. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I was with somebody and it didn't work out, you know what I mean, and let's just say I had money, I would show love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it's always different,
right?
Stories and reasons, and everybody different. But you said you would the women that that you made mothers and they got your kids, you would say, let's go get this stamp itemized, and we gonna abide by this contract. Going in the Dr. Dre and the prenup. She signed the prenup saying, okay, look, if we don't work out, I'm gonna just go leave what whatever was agreed in the prenup, she thought he tore it up or whatever, but it was still there. So I mean, if she signed the prenup and then now it's time for you to abide by the contract. Now I don't want to abide by that. I want to, I want what let's just say hypothetically speaking, like the prenup was $100,000 a month. Let's just say that, and now I don't want that. I want $300,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like, and now you want to go against that? Nah. That's really where I. That's really where I.
You gotta go by what you signed. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you gotta go by what you signed because like you said, legally binding. You know what I mean?
But you know what?
Signature.
But you know what? This is the thing. This is the thing, and I'm gonna show you some game, right?
All right.
I know these two people, right?
Okay.
For years, I thought they were married.
Okay. You said years.
For years, because they've been together. They've been together for a long time.
Okay.
For years, I thought they were married, but officially, they never was.
Okay.
And their relationship was pretty much a business partnership with love in it.
Okay.
They both had the same lawyer.
All right.
They both had the same lawyer. The man bought the lawyer in, and that became the wife lawyer too.
Okay.
So when the man got the paperwork done, he trusted the lawyer so much that he always thought, I'm the man who's making the money. The lawyer gonna always be on my side. But in the midst of the paperwork, the lawyer decided to put a little something in little small ink. That
fine print.
That fine print that you never go pay for because you thought you had it on lock. And thought, man, you know what? What happened if I really become cool with the wife and I don't become cool with him no more? What happens if he want to do with me? He want to do away with me. He don't want me to be a lawyer no more. He want to get me out of the business. I'm on the missus side. I'm on both. I'm for the win either way. So at the end of the day, it's like, I get it. She may have signed a prenup, but at the end of the day, your lawyer is like, look, I gotta win. Knowing damn well what we don't do, we don't read the entirety of nothing.
Yeah, very true.
We don't read, and I guarantee you, in the midst of that, there was some small clause that gave that woman a window to get what she got. And guess what? Out of all these years, Dre thought he had it on wraps, signed up, had copies just in case, put it in your face. You want to act up? I got that. I got it. But he probably didn't know that there was just a little small print in there that gave her a window to get what she got. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus, you got laws that override all this stuff anyway.
Exactly. So
because it's depending on what you do. Because this is the thing about prenups. A lot of dudes think they can get a prenup and think like, okay, I got her to sign this paperwork. I ain't got to give her nothing. That means now I can wild out throughout my marriage because she got to leave with nothing. You just don't understand. You're wilding out. That overrides certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you wilding out here? All right. That makes certain things here null and void.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just because you sign it don't mean you in the clear. You still gotta abide by some rules. You still
exactly.
You still gotta abide by some commandments of the contract.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And that's what a lot of these dudes think. A lot of these dudes think I got it signed, everything of mine's protected, I'm good. So I can go do whatever I want to do. I can act a fool. I can embarrass her. I can go mess around and do whatever I want to and get caught up here and there. No, bro, you don't understand, man. All these little indiscretions and discrepancies and all that, bro, that's working against you.
Yeah.
Because now they're looking at you like, well, this is a perfect woman. And this is what it all boils down to. This woman has been with you for X amount of years, 25 years, or whatever how many years you've been with, there is not a record of her ever doing anything to you. Stepping out on you, being with another person, whatever. Why is all your discrepancies coming from? You see what I'm saying? And your discrepancies can't be because I'm big, I'm this, I'm on the move, I'm a very popular person. That ain't no man, please. These judges still fit all right, bet. Don't worry about it. We for the tighten up still.
Yeah. That's true.
Because I'm gonna tell you, when it's all said and done, let me tell brothers like this: when you're in a court of law, let me tell you something. Feelings and emotions still override the law because it's been doing it for centuries.
Yeah.
Feelings and emotions still override the law.
Yeah.
It's been doing it for centuries. In and out of divorce court, in and out of criminal court. Feelings and put like this: feelings and emotions is why a judge give a person with a petty drug offense an extra 20, 30 years on the sentence.
Exactly.
Behind feelings and emotions.
Yep.
Not behind law.
Because like you said, that judge
behind feelings and emotions.
That judge is human. You know what I mean? So like we not a robot. So
and robot.
we all gonna have feelings and emotions. You know what I mean? You might catch that judge on a bad day, or he or she didn't like what you said. Let me throw the book at you. You know what I mean? You're right.
Look how many cops I know that say I hate drug dealers.
With a passion,
I say why? Why? Because I feel if I gotta pay tax, they should have to pay taxes. I feel if I gotta go to work honest, they get to go to work honest. I feel if I gotta go punch in the time clock, they should. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel. So feelings is why you slam this man on his head. You know what I mean? Like, so all this stuff is still governed by feelings and emotions.
It's true.
So you can get all the stuff you want writing, all you want to, but feelings and emotions will always supersede all that stuff.
That's true.
So I tell you young boys like this: paperwork don't protect you.
Yeah.
It don't get me wrong. It may help you a little bit, but if you're looking for 100% protection out of paperwork, don't look for it all the time. It's not gonna. What's gonna protect you is your actions.
Yeah.
I mean, and on sometimes you can be doing the right thing too. That woman just want to leave. It's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we in a time where people just looking at the significant other and say, if you breathe wrong, I'm out of here.
You out of there? Yep.
I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Everything you do in life comes with a risk. Every choice you make
with a risk.
Ain't nothing gonna be 100%. No risk. You bet. So the way I look at it, man, like that just further tells me, man, if I was able to, make them, get in the marriage contract, this woman will have to be thoroughly vetted, my brother. You know what I mean? Like I can't just jump into that, and like you said, it's a risk. You know what I mean? Like I agree with you. A lot of people getting stuck on the money, and for me personally, it's not the money. You know what I mean? It's really the principle.
It's principle.
It's
and
really like I said,
you know why? You know why it's the principle?
Why is that?
You know why it's the principle? Money don't have emotions. Principles hit you on your emotions.
That's true.
Principles hit you on your feeling because you're looking at a person like, damn, you ain't have to do that.
Yeah.
Because it hits your emotions.
Yeah.
The money is nothing. Money.
I agree.
I seen the brother, man. We finna get out of divorce pains. I seen the brother, man, that lost $100,000, and he was hot. Lost $100,000. He was mad. His wife told him, "Come on in here. I got something for you." I don't know whatever she did.
Yeah,
but that boy came out an hour later.
He wasn't hot no more, bro.
Bro, we can go to the club, bro. Let's get out. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what? She made that boy forget about that 100 racks.
Yeah.
If money ain't really feelings, money, we'll talk about that another day, bro. We'll get to that. That's a whole nother topic, bro.
That's another lie.
Yeah, man. Let's move along. Well, hey, let's get into some information real quick. Now, the information didn't change.